Hey everybody, welcome to another AngelSense Facebook Live video. I'm Javi.
And I'm Sidra.
They can't hear. Okay. And we're here today talking about wearing options. Just plug it. Just a minute. I hear we're getting some technical difficulties. Let us know if you can hear us. We're just going to, here we go. All right, now we're back. We're back. Yes? Give us a little comment. Can you see us? Can you hear us?
Somebody press like.
How are we doing?
Give
us a like. Give us a like or a thumbs up. Well,
okay.
Yes, we with you? You with us? Everyone good? Okay. Again, Javi and Sidra. Happy International Women's Day, first of all, and
happy International Women's Day to you.
Happy International Women's Day to you, Sidra. And happy birthday to my daughter. She's 4 today, so it's a big day. And today is the day that we're going to share with you wearing options for the AngelSense GPS device. Now, we do get asked a lot, why not a watch? Why isn't it just a watch? Well, I think a lot of you special needs parents out there could probably answer that question yourself. A watch is really not a good option for anyone with sensory issues. A watch is also not a good option if you have anyone, you don't want the child to have access to it and mess around with any settings. You don't want anyone to be able to take it off. So AngelSense is secure.
Okay, so we actually designed the AngelSense GPS tracker and all the accessories to go with it specifically for children with special needs because they can't wear those watches, exactly what Javi just said, but also the technology that's inside of the tracker is very advanced and it takes up a certain amount of space. And some of the trackers that are available today, the regular GPS trackers, they might be working on Bluetooth or just radio waves.
Transmitter.
Right. So these trackers are not the same thing as AngelSense. We're going to talk about the technology in another session. But for the most part, the tracker is the size that it is now because that's the smallest we could find to put our
advanced
features.
Analytical technology.
Right. And our features we won't compromise on because it's something that we really, really believe in, and
it's safety. That's what it all comes down to.
So this is what we have.
So, and it's great. So we're going to start by just talking a little bit about those sensory issues that I know that many of you are so familiar with. Anyone who has a child with sensory processing disorders, any kind of sensory sensitivities. Now, I myself do have two of my kids are a lot of sensory sensitivities, so this is something that I know very well. I can tell you that the changing of the seasons is always really difficult when you have to get them to go from short sleeve to long sleeve, or from long sleeve to short sleeve, from shorts to pants, pants to shorts. And I can remember one morning when my oldest was still in nursery school, and it was the first chilly morning we had, and I had to put him, there was nothing I could do. I had waited as long as I could, but the kid had to be in long sleeves and long pants. Finally, I was able to get them on him. We got out the door, I'm wearing the baby in a wrap, we cross the street, and my son just loses it. He has a meltdown. You would have thought his clothes were made out of acid and eating away his skin, the way the kid was screaming, okay? So I just drop everything. I got the baby in the carrier. I get down on the floor with him, and I just start rubbing his arms and legs to try to give him that sensory stimulation.
Yeah, anything to soothe them.
And all these passerbys are walking by and stopping and saying, are you okay? Do you need help? Like, here's this mother with 2 small kids in the middle of the sidewalk doing who knows what. And I'm saying, yeah, no, we're good. Thank you very much. We're fine. Yeah. So we are very familiar with the sensory issues, and we hear a lot of people say, there's no way my child would wear that. And that's a lot of what we want to talk to you about today.
Yeah. So we're going to first show you the device. This is the GPS tracker. This is the device, how it comes. It comes in a silicone sleeve. And
sizes.
Right. So according to, if you're a child, we recommend the small belt. It's something that is locked on with these special pins, which are held on very tightly. I'm just going to reach my accessories here. With this magnetic key here, you get one too.
Yeah.
and we're just going to show you how it's taken off. So this is the magnetic key that the parent gets, and this is the pin. And the kit comes with several pins and the key. We recommend that you order an extra key so that you can give it to the school.
Another caregiver.
Yeah, like I give one
on the laundry.
Yeah, I give one. I put mine on the laundry. They are magnetic, so you can keep it by the laundry, so you don't forget to take it off before you wash the clothes, depending on where you're going to wear it. So with the belt, we can see here that the pin is actually holding the belt on. So the belt cannot be
completely
removed.
Secure. And if you guys saw our teaser video, you saw that we actually tested this with our cute little dog, Nico, our mascot. This will not come off. There is no way that without the key, you're going to be able to open this.
Right. So the belt itself is made out of a special fabric that we have chosen, which is called drill. And it is a weave fabric, which is 60% polyester and 40% cotton. And it is very soft. We recommend that you wash the fabric so that it gets extra soft. I personally give it to my son to play with before he puts it on so that he can get used to the fabric. He likes it. He says,
that's a great idea in
soft.
General, just to get them starting to get used to it, let them see it and touch it and play with it.
We're gonna go over some of those tips a little bit later on in the video. So another question that comes in a lot is, how strong is the magnet? Mm-hmm. Because some people have other medical devices.
So first of all, it's important to point out that the part that stays on the body, on the child's body and on the device is not magnetic, okay? The only part that's magnetic is the key, which you're only going to use for removing, so just, real quick in and out. But the strength of the magnet is about 5,000 Gauss.
Gauss.
This is a new term I've learned about magnetic
strength. We've been told.
And
that's
because it's encased here in the plastic, you're really just talking about the surface here. So anyone with any kind of medical device that can't be near magnets, that really should not be a problem. Again, it's only on the key, which you would use just for a second.
Right. So these are the pins. The pins are used similar to the clothing anti-theft tags. So think of it like that it locks it on. If you can't pull it apart. No. If you do have a pin that opens up, let us know. We'll replace it. And the keys, we definitely recommend again to get a few so that you have some extras. Moving on, we're going to talk about different wearing preferences.
Wearing preferences.
Now, there are lots of different options. We basically don't want to tell you how to wear it. We want you to tell us how you wear it.
But we will share with you some common wearing options. So, for example, we got these cute little pants here.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to show you. Now, these are quite little, but just imagine. You got a pocket here, right? So any article of clothing where you have a pocket, you would and Sidra's just putting it, as you can see. I know, but I have to put my pins down. So. In the
recommend
sleeve.
You put your pins down before you start.
Have your hands available.
Before you start putting it on.
In general, whenever you're trying to do anything with your hands, have your hands available.
What a lot of people do is they attach using the sleeve, they attach it to the back of their pants. These are very small pants, so these are like a size.
These are like for a toddler too.
For a 2-year-old. So we're just going to show you so you can see it on the screen.
For an example, okay. Just right up against the small of the back, right here.
And then using the pins, you can
gives you a good view there.
You can put this through
pop it right through. See, and these are quite thick, the band, and she was able to pop the pin right through.
Right.
You can get it through jeans.
Yeah. So
so one on each side, a pin on this side, a pin on that side.
It also secures the device onto your children's.
So it can't be removed.
To their clothes, and also secures the device inside of the fabric sleeve, so you can't take it out, nobody else can take it off. For children that do have issues with potty training or removing their clothes.
Children who remove clothing.
We definitely recommend the belt.
is the best option.
Right. The belt can be worn under clothes. We don't recommend that you put it through regular belt loops.
Of course, you could use the pins just to try to keep their clothes on.
But if they have to go to the bathroom, yeah, I did that once.
Did you?
My button fell off and I used a pin, so. But I did take the key to the bathroom.
Versatile. So versatile.
Okay, so the belt is an option for children that have issues with potty training, and also for the smaller children. So anybody who's under 5, maybe this device on their waistline is probably it could be a little bulky. So you want to
try the size
try
small
the
belt for a small child.
Now we do offer a 30-day trial. And during that trial period, you can test out different wearing options. And if it doesn't work for you, we will give you your money back. So
if it doesn't work for any reason, it's a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee with AngelSense. But what we find really is it takes maybe a little trying, maybe a little getting used to. We're going to go ahead and show you another option here.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a hoodie.
Yeah.
All right, now we do have
one of our AngelSense users.
One of her sons, both her sons, she has 2 sons who use AngelSense. One of them always wears his inside his hoodie. See, and now this is what we're talking about when we say that there's just infinite options.
Right, and
you just gotta try things out and
he's always wearing his
what
hoodie.
Works. He always wears his hoodie.
And that's just on his back. And
not with the hood, not on his head.
He's a teenager. So, imagine it's not a 2-year-old.
And you don't even see it because it sits inside the hood.
Yeah. So you can put it in a pocket. You can put it on the hood. There's so many options.
Again, because of the fabric sleeve and the pins, anywhere you want to pin it, it can work.
Yeah.
You have
cargo pants.
Use at the bottom of sweatpants. Inside pockets of cargo pants.
Yeah.
Again, girls with dresses is usually the belt is their favorite wearing option because clothing manufacturers, much to our chagrin, don't put a lot of pockets in girls' clothing.
But that's how we get around it with the fabric sleeve.
That's right.
You
use
the fabric sleeve to attach it to the inside of any clothing. You can put it on the inside of their skirt or their dress, even in the back. You can put it in a child's backpack. You can put it in a diaper bag.
That's right.
You can put it in whatever. I had somebody tell me that they wanted to know if we could attach it to a wheelchair. And it does. If you can attach it to the fabric of a wheelchair, and it can go with them wherever they go.
That's right.
Those are the wearing preferences.
Wearing preferences.
Yeah. And
so let's talk about getting your child used to wearing their AngelSense. Again, I remind you that story of me on that fall morning rubbing my kid in the middle of the street. What are some tips for getting your child with sensory sensitivities to wear their new AngelSense GPS tracker?
Okay, so the first thing that I did with my son was I explained to him what it was. He didn't understand what I'm doing with this object. So we went through everything. I showed him inside of the parent app, which is the application that AngelSense uses to access the tracker and to receive alerts from. And inside the app, there's a timeline, and you can click on any event, any transit, any entrance or exit from a place, and you immediately go to the map view. So I could show him his route throughout the day, and he was very interested in it. So
it's really cool.
Yeah, it also opens up another line of communication with your child. So that's something that he understood, he could see. I put it in
wasn't an alien idea to him anymore.
Right. I actually put it in his backpack first and let him take it to school for a few days. And then every day we went over it, we went through the app, and then we moved to the belt.
Yeah. And it's nice. We often sometimes say start over a weekend when you're at home with your child and you can work through it together.
Yeah. And then, so it's really important to share with your child what they're being involved with, what they're being... what's happening with them. And now we can also have it, we work it into the dressing routine. So when a child is getting dressed in the morning, it's probably a good idea to, if you're not using the belt, if you're putting it on their piece of clothing, so put it on the clothing before they get dressed. A lot of kids don't even notice.
To not change the weight.
Yeah, a lot of kids don't even notice that it's there. So you can, put it on their pants beforehand and get them dressed, and that's it. It becomes routine. It takes a few days. It might take a week or so, but okay, we're gonna address some questions in just a minute.
I see a few questions about the belt. So again, the belt can be fastened.
Here, you can take it off so we can show.
The belt can be fastened with the pins itself, making the belt not removable. What you would do is you would just slip it through like this, if you can see, and you would just pop your pin through and close it, and now it's secured with this pin that cannot be removed. Also, another option, if you're not worried,
let's show them a closer view of the belt, because somebody asked specifically.
Is to just buckle it as a loop-through belt, if it's not an issue of securing the belt on.
Right.
You would just go.
You can also get this
simple closure.
Yeah, you can also get this written into your child's IEP plan. And this is really important because you can work together with the occupational therapist if your child does have sensory issues, and you can work with them on making this a part of their routine and a part of their plan.
behavior plan, a part of their behavior plan.
Right.
We do have a new guide out for getting a GPS device written into your child's IEP.
Right. We'll share that later once it's ready. But the term is that it gets written as assistive technology.
Medical technology or assistive technology.
Right. So some people were saying that they couldn't see the belt. So I just want to lift it up a little bit. So let's make it tighter.
I can make it tighter.
Yeah.
I can do that. I can make it tighter.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
So actually, when I put it on my son, he tells me how tight to make it. He jumps up and down so that he lets me know if it's...
Because it sits. He wears it on his back.
Yeah, he wears it on his back, but underneath. It's sort of like a mini fanny pack.
But
I guess
small,
that's a lot smaller.
And you could wear it anyway, and it's all cloth here.
Yeah, and there's also a hole that we put in so that you can charge it, so you don't have to take it out. And
that's right. You can charge it without removing it from the belt. So,
and a lot of the children, a lot of our users have told us that the children feel safer when they are wearing the AngelSense, and it also gives them a sense of more of independence. So it gives them a little security and a little independence.
It gives them enough security for that confidence to go out into the world. Okay, we wanted to give you a little. We told you we were going to give you a little sneak peek. And it's true, we're giving you a little sneak peek into the AngelSense vaults. Okay, the stuff we're going to talk about now is not yet available, but it will be in the near future. First of all, you can see on our mannequin, we have here this
we
really
call it our
snazzy,
Project Runway mannequin.
This really snazzy shirt, which has in the back a built-in pocket. We made the belt so tight now I can't pick it up.
That's good. Take it off.
A built-in pocket right here. Again, you are looking at a working prototype. Okay, so this is not yet available, but this is some of the things to come from AngelSense. This would be a sensory shirt. If some of you have those hugging undershirts,
so it'll be
so that it would not only hold the AngelSense, but it would also serve a dual purpose as a sensory hugger under clothing.
Yeah, they like to be snug.
Another thing that we're working on is, and this we're really excited about for the coming summer, is a waterproof sleeve. And I know a lot of you have been asking about this. And yes, we are working on this. It's a high priority.
Yeah, we're testing it now, so we hope that by the summer we'll be able to roll it out. We're filling the pool and testing it. So.
That's right.
Okay, let's have some questions.
Do we have any questions coming in?
We're going to start walking through. We see that Amy Watson did ask, are they working on a waterproof? Yes, we are.
Yes. Stay tuned.
Okay.
It'll be ready for summer.
Yeah, Amy, thanks. Your son loves it. Yay. Is there no way the child can take it off? No, the child cannot take it off unless they have the key. If it's on the belt, The belt can be secured either regularly or with the pins that come with the kit. They cannot take it off.
Right. And once you secure it, because the opening is on the side where the pin is, the pin both keeps the belt on the child and it keeps the device inside the belt.
Right.
Okay. So
we do have people that ask us, what happens if my child is abducted and there's a kidnapper or somebody, and can't they just cut it off? Now, yes, obviously that is a possibility, but the idea behind AngelSense is that you would have gotten the alert before your child is in that position. So once they are not in a place that they're supposed to be, you get the alert. Once you're able to find out where they are by clicking on the app, and you can see exactly where they are. You can call the police. You can send out a message to the police. We're going to go over all these features
in future live videos.
But this is something that we just want to talk about the wearing today. But there are pluses and minuses to everything and technology, but
and again, this is also an option that it's not a watch. Right. It's not something that you see right away. You'd have to really be looking for it. It's not common.
It's very discreet, and you can wear it. Some people tell us that they don't tell their caregivers or their therapist or their school that they are wearing AngelSense, and it's something that you decide for you if that works. You can wear it if they're wearing it under the clothing. It is very discreet. It's hidden inside of a pocket. It's there. It's hidden. So we're going to just address some more questions.
My kids are saying hi. Hi, kids.
Mom is famous. Okay. So let's see. One sec. There was does DDD help to pay for this? Now, you can use a Medicaid waiver to pay for AngelSense. We have a link to that from our website. In our support section, there is a section called Funding Options, and I'll post a link to it after the video is done. But there are different ways that you can get some funding assistance for AngelSense.
There are many options, and we have lots of families who've had luck with Medicaid, with other grants, getting it written into the IEP, so it'll be covered.
If you are approved for a Medicaid waiver, you just have to have your caseworker contact us, and we'll help them fill out all the forms.
That's right.
Yeah. So where is the little dog? So our little dog went home for the day.
Hopefully next time we'll have
Catherine,
we don't have the dog here today.
Catherine asks, what does the AngelSense come with? Does it come with a cell phone, or do you need to get one that has a GPS app? No. The AngelSense comes with the tracker itself, the pins,
the device,
the key, and all you need to do, it comes with a SIM card that's already embedded, and all you need to do is download the app from the Apple iTunes, from the iStore.
Either Play Store or
Apple, what is it called? And the Google Play Store. So we also have a web version of the app that you can access from a computer or from a tablet. You just need internet to be able to access the app. And you can set it up to have email or text alerts.
That's right. So again, even if you don't have a smartphone, you can still use it using the web application.
Yeah.
So that's a great option for families that don't have smartphones.
Yeah. Do we have any other people that have any questions?
Okay.
Great. I think that's it. So one of the things that I wanted to go over actually just really quickly was our application and our wearing features. Everything has been developed because of the feedback that we get from our customers. So if you have a specific request or a specific idea or anything, you can always share it with us. You can post it on our Facebook page. You can send it by message. We always ask our user base to give ideas, to give feedback. And
so any features that you're looking for, anything that you're hoping we come out with, anything, we'd love to hear back about the features that you do really love.
Maybe we can ask people to let us know if their child would be interested in wearing a shirt. Do you think your child would wear a shirt?
Wear a Snuggie shirt, a Huggy shirt for their AngelSense. That's, I think, a good. I think it's a great option. So yes, all feedback is always welcome. We love
Yeah.
So we are just going to.
We needed confetti because we had confetti.
For confetti. It's our confetti time. All right, confetti time signals. Oh! Confetti time! Confetti time means it's time for us to stop talking about our product and start talking about you. Now, we know it's International Women's Day, but besides for that, special needs parents, just any kind of parents, we're kind of always chugging along, always taking care of our kids. Share with us right now, and we are going to give away, yes, you heard that correctly, we are going to be giving away one of our belts to one of the people who answers us right now. What is the ways that you treat yourself? How do you pamper yourself?
Yeah.
And I will share that I love my hot baths. Everyone knows that I finish the day. I take a hot bath with the candles. My friends get me bubble bath for presents.
That's great. Yeah.
This is my thing. So how do you pamper yourself? Let us know. We're going to pick someone right now. Let us know in the comments. We're going to pick a winner to win an AngelSense belt for free in whatever size you need. Just go ahead and comment. How do you treat yourself, parents? How do you take care of you? That's what we're talking about during confetti time today. Yeah. We're just going to wait for the comments to come in because they're in a bit of a lag.
Okay,
so, here we go. How do you treat yourself?
Reading and coffee.
A lot of coffee. I'm seeing a lot of coffee. Nails. Yes,
Someone
absolutely.
likes to catch up on their Homeland episodes. I love it. We're gonna read a few off just so that people can also see them, and then we're gonna pick an answer. Somebody said wine.
Wine. Yes, indeed. I got my wine in my bag. Come on, tell us, how do you treat yourself? Doing nails, manicures, pedicures, massage, facials, spa time.
Crafting.
Yeah. I love it. I'm always impressed. I'm always impressed with people who use their me time to make things like crochet or knit or craft, because I don't.
I bake.
I bake. Sidra makes amazing cakes. Oh my gosh. I have to zone out. I just need to not
for me
do
it's
anything.
it's very therapeutic, and I can get lost in it. So and I get a cake at the end.
Right.
So, something sweet.
Yes, it's therapeutic for me too at the end of the day, because then I can get the cake also.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Let's choose a winner. Let's choose a winner.
We have so many people sharing with us, and our comments here.
I think we should choose.
Let's see.
Yes. Renee Johnson.
Renee Johnson
enjoys crafts.
Is our confetti time winner today. Renee
She
Johnson
enjoys crafts, crocheting, and giving things away.
What?
And we want to give away.
We want to give away our AngelSense belt to Renee Johnson.
We're actually going to throw in an extra key and some extra pins into it's sort of the accessory kit that we're going to send to you. So congratulations to Renee Johnson. We hope that once you get it, you'll show us how it's going, and you can post it on our page.
Yes.
If anybody else is an AngelSense user and you have some ideas for wearing, can you please post it on the comments so that we can share it with others? We would love that.
We would love it.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for joining us today. We had a great time. As Sidra kind of mentioned, we will be doing more live videos to talk about more AngelSense features. I feel like I'm proposing here.
I know.
Get down on one knee. International Women's Day. Have a great one. Thank you for joining us. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day. We have so much fun with you.
Did April give birth?
Thanks again. The giraffe? I don't think so.
Okay.